Okay, so it says we're live. So
Okay.
hopefully I don't freeze a ton. I'm really excited that we are going to be getting new internet soon because I'm hoping it will stop this freeze effect. But yeah, we have better news to talk about today because we have some more new products, which is super fun, especially this week because I really like a lot of the bookmarks that we have. Really excited for that. So, on the docket today, as a full scope for anyone that's watching and maybe in replay, if you want to fast forward to certain sections that you're looking for, if you follow me on my channel, Spenelli Speaks, I talked a little bit yesterday in my live stream about the upcoming book club that Laura and I are going to start for our business page, this page here. So we're going to start a book club in January, but we thought we would talk about that today. So stay tuned to the end after we've talked about our product so that you can hear more about that. But today we have 3 separate collections of bookmarks that we're going to be introducing, as well as a very special holiday gift set. So we're really excited about that as well. But today is an unusual day. We had daylight savings today. Did that affect you at all, Laura? Did you feel any different?
Yeah,
Or
very much. I know neither one of us slept that well last night. So to wake up at like 1 in the morning and go, oh, is it 1 or 2? I mean, does it matter? No.
Yeah.
But to not know what's happening and to wake up again and still be like, oh, I don't know what time it is because half the clocks changed and half
Yep.
didn't. You know, how about you?
Yeah, so I always love the fall daylight savings because you just feel like you like won a prize.
Yeah.
Because like you said, like half your clocks are changed, but half are not. So you look at the clock and you're like, oh, it's 6:58, almost 7. No, it's almost 6 o'clock, so I can sleep for an extra hour.
That's
And
right.
yeah, like you said, yeah, did not sleep well last night. So it was nice to be able to gain that extra hour this morning to kind of lay back down. But yeah, the worst is the spring daylight savings.
I know.
That it doesn't only mess up that day. I feel like the whole week gets thrown out the window. It's so weird.
Absolutely.
But every week I feel like I'm just not on the right time. So yeah, the fall one I'm all for. I'm like, yes,
Yeah.
super awesome.
Yeah,
Hi,
me too.
Melissa. Nice to see you.
Hey,
We're
Melissa.
just about to go through a bunch of our new products, so we're really excited. We were just talking about daylight savings a little bit. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into these products. The first is not necessarily a holiday product, but is a new Bookish bookmark. And we're really excited about this one because it's super fun and colorful. And I really like the back side of this one too. A lot of times with bookmarks, you have the main side, which is really exciting. And then the back side is kind of like, oh, it's just there. This one's really fun. So yeah. Melissa is talking about daylight savings. Let's see what her comment is real quick. Oh, man.
Oh my
You don't even have daylight savings. Oh, that's so, yeah, I bet, because like everyone else changes. So then you have to, see, I remember, now that you say that, I remember that being a thing. Like, yeah, that's right. They don't have daylight savings there. Yeah, my husband wishes we didn't have daylight savings. So like, it's just silly. But he's also one of those people, like, when the winter hits and there's no sun, he goes a wackadoo. So yeah, needs the sunlight. Okay, anywho, back to the docket here. So we have some bookmarks that we're calling Open a Book bookmark. And they have all sorts of different things on them. So we have read more books together. We have books that are open-ended. We have stacks of books, and you can kind of see without the glare that some of them will have actual like writing on them. So it'll have maybe like an author or a title. This one says read more books together again, open a book here again. And again, remember on the cut lines, each bookmark may look a little bit different. So like on this one, you have more stacks of books and more open books, but not so much on the wording. So this one says take a journey, and that's pretty much the only lettering you get on that one. So these are completely sold at random. You never know which one you're going to get unless in the message you say something and I happen to have some more left of that particular style. So always remember the cut lines are going to be a little bit different. Now, what's really great about these ones is look at the back side. Aren't those so cute? With all the little hearts on them. I thought that was so charming. I love
I was so happy to see that back for a change, because you said it's something that's not just like, whatever, it's a plain color. Like, oh, it's so cute with the hearts.
Absolutely. So I absolutely love that, especially for people who love to read. Like having this side really just puts you in the mood. And some of these stacks here, I can see it says Animal Farm, Gulliver's Travels, Moby Dick, Lolita, The Invisible Man, The Trial. So a lot of classics, which is really unique. So if you look closer, you do have a couple of classics. There's Dracula, Encyclopedia, Jane Eyre. So it's kind of nice to see that there's a little bit of an appreciation of books on these bookmarks. Again, for all of you who know or don't know, we sell all of our bookmarks as double-sided bookmarks. So you'll always have your main side and then our back side. All of the bookmarks are approximately 7 inches by 2 inches, and you can always add a tassel. So any of the bookmarks, you can add a tassel. Bookmarks are $3 and then $4 with the tassel. So that is our first new collection, our Open a Book collection. And you can get those tasseled or untasseled. We don't put the tassels on until they're requested. So there's not like only so many that we can do. So you can request any of them with a tassel. Yeah, Melissa says we don't need to save any daylight here. So true. So true. Okay. So our next collection of bookmarks, like I said, we have 3 new collections today. Our next collection, we're calling our Red, Black, and Plaid collection. And these are holiday bookmarks. And we're really excited for these ones because there's so many cute styles here. And let me just pull one of each here. And we can take a look at these amazing bookmarks. I love getting like festive things during the year. And sometimes I end up using things like throughout the whole year. Like I just went to the dollar store and I found this really cute tumbler cup. And it says gnome for the holidays because I love gnomes. And I'm going to use it all year round. I don't care. I think it's super cute. So speaking of gnomes, our first bookmark in our red, black, and plaid collection are these gnome snowmen and Santas. They're just so cute. So you have a black background with some ho-ho-hos in it and some snowflakes. And then you have kind of like a mixture of little Santa gnomes, regular gnomes, snowman gnomes, all sorts of gnomes on here. Some are tall, some are short, some are fat, some are skinny. And then again, cut lines will depend on what you get in there. And then the back side is a white on red, and I would say a very faint gray plaid. So you can see that there. Oh, it looks like we lost Laura. She'll come back. But we have these gnomes here. And it looks like, Melissa, you love the gnomes. That's awesome. I love the gnomes as well. Hey, Laura.
Hi. I don't know where I went.
Yeah, it's okay.
Just sitting here.
That's okay. And then I have 3 holiday gnomes I look forward to unboxing every year. Yes. And that's what my tumbler looks like. It's like a 3 set of gnomes. I mean, and I have gnomes over here on my bookshelf. I just love gnomes. They're just so cute. So that's the first one in the collection. So it's super cute. Then these ones are super cute too. So these are all little mice. So we have little mice on there. Aren't these cute?
They're adorable.
I love how some are wearing just hats. Some have scarves. Some has a little sweater. So again, the background of this is red with some snowflakes or stars. And then just little mice throughout. Just little mice. And again, the cut line will always be different. And then the back side is like a green, red, white, and almost like a teal I would say like a sea green teal. So it's really, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, but kind of diagonal line. But very cute. I love these ones. These ones are super cute. I have to say, we have a lot of really cute styles this holiday season.
We do.
Yeah. So those two are the super cute ones of this collection. Then for some of us more traditional readers, we do have some holly. So just regular holly, red and green, white background with a red and I would say like black but faint polka dots. Yeah. So some holly in there. And then we have a black and red with a white line plaid. And then the back is like a red starburst. So these ones are really nice for someone who wants more of just a classic, more just not too busy bookmark. And then lastly, we have another plaid. And this one is red and white with the green lines. And then the back is like that teal, that seafoam teal with some snowflakes and some stars. So again, if you're looking for something a little bit more plain, that is our red, black, and plaid collection. So without the glare, you can kind of see there are 5 different styles there. Again, all of our bookmarks are 7 by 2 inches. They are always double-sided, so you're always going to have a double-sided bookmark. They are all handmade, and they can be you can add a tassel to any bookmark. And what I do when we do tassels is I just select a tassel that looks best. However, if you have a specific color that you would like to request, I've had a lot of requests lately because it's gift giving season. So sometimes your friend really likes a specific color. And even if it doesn't match, I've had requests for like, say it was this, and they're like, but can you put a light purple tassel on there? Yeah, I can. So even if it doesn't necessarily match the bookmark, but you want this color tassel, just put it in the message and I will always see that message and make sure that I do that. If it's a color that I don't have, I will always message you back. And realistically, I will always message you back no matter what. And Laura too. So yeah. What was your favorite in that collection?
It's got to be the gnomes, I think.
I know. And it's like, I really like the mice too, but
I know they are really, really cute. And I do like mice, but gnomes, man.
The gnomes are so cute. Since a kid, I've always been into them. So yeah. The gnomes are super cute.
I know.
Well, I think you're going to have a hard time in this that I don't think you or myself are going to be able to find a favorite. So I'm going to go ahead and pull one of each here. So we have a good idea. And this collection actually has quite a few, which is really awesome. And this is a collection that we are calling our Merry and Bright collection because boy, oh boy, it is merry and it is bright. And we love it because it's so cute. Okay, so this collection has a couple of different ones. We have, looks like 8 different bookmarks in this one. So get ready for some fun. Anyone going to an ugly sweater party this season? Because we have some ugly sweaters on our bookmark here. And now the cut lines, again, remember, you'll always have difference in cut lines. So each bookmark may have a different kind of sweater. So here, this one has a penguin, but this one has a reindeer and an elf. So always remember the cut lines are a little bit different. Okay. And then the back side of these ones have these snowflakes on the light blue back. I love ugly sweaters. These are so cute. Then we have some really pretty snowflakes, and this is a very colorful bookmark. So we have a lot of different colors, red, green, pink, blue, like a fuchsia. And then similar to the other background, we have another light blue with some snowflakes on there. So very, very pretty. I love that. I love all the brightness. Then we have this one, just super cute. It's got a pink background, but it's got little candies and gingerbread, some
It's so
gumdrops, peppermints. And it's not picking up the color, but it's a bright pink. So I don't know. It's so bright in here. Can't really see it, but it's like a bright pink. So watch for our Etsy shop to drop tomorrow at 10 a.m. because the picture will probably be a little bit better. But this is definitely a very bright pink. Not as it looks very faded here, but it's pretty bright. So we have all these little gingerbread people. And then Melissa, you're so funny. Not the gumdrop buttons. So cute. And then the back side of these is similar colors, but just some stripes there. So very, very fun. Not my gumdrop buttons.
Oh no.
She's married to the Muffin Man. I love that movie. Okay. So the next one here, I'm going to grab a couple more because, again, this one has pretty significant difference in cut lines. But this one just has all sorts of Christmas stuff. So we have Christmas and joy. We have some trees, a sleigh, a penguin, a house, a donkey, Santa, some snowman. So it's all sorts of things for the holiday. But what I want to kind of show you is the difference in cut lines. So again, we have a little bit of difference here on what you're going to see on each bookmark. So again, here we have a bunch of different trees and whatnot. So very different from the first one I showed you. So just always remember that depending on the cut line, the bookmark may look a little bit different than what you're going to see on the Etsy shop. And then this has the green and polka dot background. So that one's very fun. I love that there's all sorts of different things on here. Just like reminds you more about the season, gets you cozy in the mood. So fun. This one here are some decorated Christmas trees. Super fun and colorful. I love when there's a lot of color on bookmarks because then I can really play with their tassels. I always try to make it look fun. So we have our Christmas trees, and then the backside is very colorful polka dots. Which are
I think yellow would look really cute on that one.
Yep. Absolutely. It makes it pop. It makes that color pop.
Yeah.
And then we have like a winter wonderland, some houses, but it's very colorful. We got a blue background, different houses with some reindeer and Santa, some snow. Very nice. Not every bookmark will have Santa on it, so to speak. So like this one, we have more houses that are pink. And then a little reindeer, but not necessarily Santa. So again, cut lines are always going to be a little bit different. So see how these look like completely different bookmarks? Cut lines will always be a little bit different. And the background is green with little trees. So if you can see without the glare, there you go. Super cute.
Cute.
Then for something a little bit more plain, we just have some polka dots. Just super fun. And then the backside is green with some plaid on there. And this last one is super cute. So if you like the color purple, then you definitely like this one. But it's like a ski town. So we get some
cute
skyliners there and some mountains. There's a little like bunny, if you can see that little bunny there, a little snowman, trees and snowflakes, and it's all purple. And this camera is not doing it justice as far as how bright purple this is, but it's like a very like lavender purple. The camera here is making it look more blue, but it's definitely more purple. So make sure that you are checking out the Etsy page to see the pictures more clearly. And then the backside, we have all of these purplish, pink, and blue polka dots. So that one is super fun. I really like that one a lot. I don't know, Laura, can you pick a favorite in here?
I think it's that last one because I think that ski lift thing is so stinking cute. But I like everything in there too. What about you?
I don't know. I really like all of them. I do like the ski lift one, but like I'm not really partial to purple, so I feel like I really like the ugly sweater.
Oh yeah,
the ugly sweater one I really like.
See?
But I also really like the one with all the Christmas stuff. This just makes me feel really cozy and like ready for the holidays. And I really like the Christmas tree one too. Yeah. Oh, I really like this one too because it has all the blue. I don't know. I love them all. I love them all. And the best thing, again, about our bookmarks is not only do you have these wonderful front sides, of all of these wonderful holiday things here, but you have the backside as well. So wonderful double-sided bookmarks always can always add the tassel, and they are all going to be available. Now remember too, as we grow the collection, the minis that go along with these all go into our mini pile, and we have the option of all holiday minis that you can select, or we also have the option of the just regular minis that would include any of our collection, but we do add holiday ones in there as well. So there's always that as an available option. So yeah, all of those bookmarks. I'm so excited to add those to our shop. They look so cute. And I like that a lot of them are more wintry as opposed to just Christmas, because you could use those all season up through, if like us, we live in Wisconsin, you could do it all the way up through April.
I know, like half the year is winter.
Okay, so the last product that we have for the shop is not a bookmark. It is a special gift set for the shop, and I'm really excited about these. They are ornaments, and they are all hand painted, and you buy them in a set of 3. And if you are familiar with The Grinch Who Stole Christmas, then you would know who this little guy is. So this is the first in the set of 3 ornaments. So it's a little ornament that you would put on your tree, and it is all hand painted by me.
Yep, those are all Dani.
Here, and then sorry, I'm like going the opposite direction of the camera. But we have some foo-foo in here. And this is the first in the set. So we have a set of 3. This is the Grinch. And then the second ornament you would get in that set is, of course, our little Cindy Lou Who. So we have a little pink ornament of Cindy Lou Who. And she's, of course, just looking up at the Grinch, wondering why he is stealing her, Christmas presents. So we have little Cindy Lou Who. And then, of course, the Grinch couldn't get his stuff from the Who's if it weren't for Max.
You need some help.
So we have a little Max ornament here, and he's looking quite perplexed. We have a little antler on top, but they're all hand painted ornaments. They're all plastic. So if you have a cat or any small children that like to pull ornaments off of your tree, or you're afraid your ornaments may fall off your tree, they are all plastic, so they should not shatter as they fall. So this is going to be, like I said, sold in the set of 3, and these are going to be $15. So all 3 will be sold, again, all hand painted, and then those will be sold on the shop for $15. And we have 8 sets. So if you're interested, I would recommend watching that listing in case it goes pretty quickly. Now, again, as these are hand painted, you may see a little bit of difference in their faces, but not much. I mean, I try to stay as consistent as I can, but you can see a little bit of differences, like by the mouth, maybe. Maybe the eyes will look a little bit more kind of disdainful, maybe. Or if, for instance, like Max, his antler might be longer on one versus the other, but otherwise, I try to stay as consistent as I can when it comes to painting. But as they are all hand painted, each one's going to have their own unique personality. And last one here, Cindy Lou Who is probably the easiest to keep consistent because she's pretty simple and pretty happy. So, yeah. So
they're so cute.
They
you did
are
such a good job on them, Dani.
Thank you. there's a lot of patience that comes into hand painting ornaments. So I hope you all really enjoy those. I really enjoy making them because they're one of my favorite Christmas movies. I wouldn't say it's my favorite. When I think of like being a little kid, my favorite holiday movie was always Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And then as I've grown up, it's A Christmas Story. But I've always really enjoyed The Grinch. Especially for making crafts because I can do it. So I stick to what I can do. Do you have a favorite Christmas or holiday movie?
I mean, of course, I have several. When I was a kid, I really liked Emmett Otter's Dog Band Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Jim Henson, I love that one. And then a classic, It Happened on Fifth Avenue. I think that's one of my favorites. It's so good. It make your eyes sweat. Like, it's such a good movie. And of course, A Christmas Story too. I mean,
so good. Christmas Story is the best. But anywho, so those are all of our new products. So we have those 3 collections of bookmarks, and then we have our gift sets here. All of our bookmarks are $3, and when you add a tassel, they are $4. And then the ornaments are a gift set of the 3, so you get all 3 ornaments for $15. And those will all drop in our Etsy shop tomorrow, which is November 8th, Monday, November 8th at 10 a.m. So those should all drop then. And you'll be ready to go to order all of your awesome ornaments and bookish gifts. And there are tons of other bookish gifts in there as well. We have other ornaments available. Our book page ornaments. We have some conversation boards. We have stickers in there. And of course, all of our lovely bookmarks. And our holiday grab and go minis are super cute. So if you're looking for something for some stocking stuffers, they're definitely in there for you too. But enough about our products. We have a great announcement happening on our channel here at DoubleBookedCo for Laura and I. And Laura, I'll let you go ahead and take it away.
Okay. So I know when we announced that we were going to have this shop, we'd be starting this business together, we asked you guys on our channels what you thought. And almost everybody, the first thing was like, a book club. And we were like, no, that's not it. So we heard you, and we're having a book club now. So it will be once a month. We will take turns going through titles and everything. I'll go through like the rundown of dates and how it's going to work from here on out. But essentially from January through November, I'll be reading the same book. Everything is backlist. Dani primarily shops thrift stores, and I shop anywhere. So we went through our collections and found about 30 books that we shared. We didn't go through classics yet though, which is a whole other thing, but we have about 30 books together that we shared. So we just broke up the year. So each month we will let you guys pick from one of 3 titles, with the exception of May and July. May is my birthday month, so I will choose the book for that month. And July is Dani's birthday month, so she'll choose the book for July. But otherwise, you guys are picking what we're going to be reading. So how it's going to work on our the first of the month, the first new product launch of the month, which is usually the first Monday, or I think that works out, typically speaking. We will announce in our new release video, we'll announce the 3 options that you have. And then on our community page, you can go and vote anytime between then and I would say that Saturday before our next product launch. So you've got just under 2 weeks then to go in and vote on what book you want to read, one of the 3. And then on that second announcement for our second release of the month, we'll announce the title that we're going to be reading for the next month. So as an example, we'll go through the titles for January right now as we're talking about it, but December 6th is the first announcement, our first new release in December. So we will go through again and repeat the 3 books. I'll read the summaries of them. If there's a theme that we collected them together, I'll tell you the theme. And then you guys will have until the 18th of December to decide what book we're going to read for January. And on our live show on the 19th, we will announce the actual title that you guys have picked for us to read. So then in January, we'll read that book all together. Throughout the month, we will be having at least one reading or productivity sprint together here on this channel. So you can read with us that book. You can read something else. You can do dishes like I always have to do, whatever you want to do in that time. And we will have a live discussion then separate from everything else. But again, here on DoubleBookedCo's channel. So if you want to join us and you want to be on a call with us and be live, that would be really awesome. But if you don't want to, you want to just chat with us in the comments too, that's perfectly fine. We also are going to have a Voxer group. We'll set that up probably in December, near the end of the month. And we can talk about the books of the month, throughout it. If you want to chat and ask questions, if you just want to be there, that's fine. If you just want to chat with us at the live show at the end of the month, that's fine too. So that's our little book club. We do have a hashtag. It's DBBC 2022. So that's Double Booked Book Club 2022. And of course, as we keep going, we'll just change the year 2023, which sounds really futuristic to me for some reason, but we'll be there soon enough. Okay, so the books that we have, Dani, I think you're going to hold these up for me.
Yep.
For what we're picking for January. I will. Well, that's not it. Okay, so let's do Atonement first by Ian McEwan. Let's read the inside. There is no inside. And Dani left. Dani's gone.
Oh.
She don't want to read this book. She's like, no, none of this. Just kidding.
Oh, I'm not gone. I'm right here.
I don't have a summary on my edition, so I have seen the movie, so let's just generally go with what I remember. This is set in World War I want to say. And it's about I think a fairly well-off family who befriends or knows someone who's also fairly well-off, a young man who was a soldier. And he falls in love with the oldest daughter. And then he goes off to war. And it's about what happens after that. It's about their love affair and then also what happens after that. So the main family in this is the girl's family, the older daughter who is in love with this man, and then also the younger sister. So it's that pretty much, right? Right?
I've never seen the movie.
Okay.
I've never read the book. But yeah, we have the same copy and there's nothing in here. But yes,
nothing in here.
I do recall that it is it's a wartime book. Mm-hmm. It's a romance in the sense that it's kind of like not unrequited love, but like not like it's love that's forbidden kind of thing.
Yearning, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I hear I know that it's like a gut wrencher, like heartbreaker kind of.
Yes. I was full on sobbing in the theater. I'm not going to lie when I saw it. And Keira Knightley wears an amazing green dress in this. Holy crap. Like, I want that dress so badly. Okay. And then next up, we have.
And are these, I don't know if maybe I missed it because we've been going in and out of freezing. But do we have a theme for these?
These are roughly historical fiction.
Okay.
Thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome.
Okay, so next up we have Tony's Wife by Adriana Trigiani. I can't find my copy. I do have it though. So there it is. Thank you, Dani. Thank you, Vanna. Okay, I do have an actual blurb for this. Okay, love, ambition, and the consequences of both lie at the heart of this spellbinding epic of two working class kids who become a successful singing act during the big band era of the 1940s. Chichi Donatelli and Saverio Armandonanda, I think so, Armandonanda, yeah, close, whatever, meet one summer on the Jersey Shore before World War II. Chichi is a talented and ambitious singer-songwriter working in a local blouse factory looking for her big break, while Saverio, a singer already on the rise, is fronting a touring band and has the good looks and smooth vocals that make success seem assured. It isn't long before Saverio becomes Tony Arma, and he and Chichi form a duo. Together they navigate the glamorous worlds of nightclubs, radio, and television. Soon they're married, and all goes well until it becomes clear that they must make a choice. Which of them will put ambition aside to build a family, and which will pursue a career? What compromises will they make to achieve their dreams? And on the road to fame and fortune, how will they cope with the impact these compromises have on their marriage, family, and themselves? There's more, but that's that. So Italian-American family, music, 40s, big band. I really like Adriana Trigiani's works too. So
this will be my first time reading this author.
Oh, well, that's exciting. It's exciting.
I think first time
her. She's very nice.
Authors.
Okay, and the last one we have to choose for January is a former Book of the Month Club. It's The Air You Breathe by Frances de Pontes Peebles. Okay, the story of an intense female friendship fueled by affection, envy, and pride, and each woman's fear that she would be nothing without the other. So it's about, it starts when they're kids. Skinny 9-year-old orphaned Doris is working in the kitchen of a sugar plantation in 1930s Brazil when in walks a girl who changes everything. Graça, the spoiled daughter of a wealthy sugar baron, is clever, well-fed, pretty, and thrillingly ill-behaved. Born to wildly different worlds, Doris and Graça quickly bond over shared mischief and then on a deeper level over music. So this takes them, so actually two of them are about music. It takes them through Brazil to Rio de Janeiro and from Los Angeles, to the irresistible drumbeat of home. So back to Brazil, I guess. So it's about these two girls' friendships. One of them rich, one kind of poor. They grew up together. They both love music. It's a chunkster. I mean, it's chunky. It's 450 pages roughly. But yeah, primarily set in Brazil. This one should be really good too. So those are our 3 choices for January, but you don't have to do anything about that now. We're just telling you what it's about right now. So to go over the dates again. So for our December 6th announcement for our new release video, we will go through all these 3 books again. You'll have from the 6th until the 18th, like midnight at the 18th, to vote in our community tab here what book you want to read. And then we will announce the book that you guys picked for us to read in January in our December 19th announcement video for our new releases. So you have time to get them. Again, everything we have on here is backlist. So it should be hopefully not too hard to find a copy for cheap, or your library should have a copy as well if you want to read with us. Again, we will be having at least one productivity sprint or reading sprint live with both of us, or one of us, depending on what's going on. And we'll also do a live show for the wrap up, plus have our Voxer group if you want to chat with us about anything. So yeah, we're pretty excited about it. Pretty excited.
Yes. And too, if you've already read the book that ends up getting selected, please feel free to still be part of the Voxer group and join in and discuss and jump onto the live stream. You know, we're not going to be doing like hardcore questions and answers.
Yeah, no.
Being these people, we're hoping for a book club when we announced our shop, so we heard you. Yeah. And we're definitely here for reading together, because more the merrier. I think I love hearing other people's opinions when we read. So
me too.
Yeah.
And I will say there'll be all different genres coming up too, and if we can, we're going to try and match up like bigger readathons for the month. Like we've got some spooky Victobery kind of titles for October, and our November titles are all nonfiction that we picked. So we'll try to match it up with bigger themes if we can. Some months match, some months don't, but it could be like a double tick then for something if you're participating in other stuff too.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. We don't want to make it harder for yourself.
Oh no.
Like adding more books to your already large TBR. So yeah.
Yeah.
Well, with that being said, thank you for everyone who's here. And if you're watching in replay, let us know what your favorite product was, and if you're excited to read with us this next year in 2022. It does sound really sci-fi like,
doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it does. But other than that, I think that's it. I'm really excited to get these on our shop. I'm excited to read with more people. I think that'll be so fun. I love that.
I know.
So I'm really excited.
Looking forward to it.
I don't know. Do we get a vote in the voting? Do we get to put a vote in?
I mean, I want to say yes, but then I feel like if we get close or there's a tiebreaker, maybe then we should vote.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
What do you think?
Because I feel like I'm not voting because of the story. I'm just looking at all the covers, and I'm like, I want to read that one. That one's the prettiest one. Anywho, okay, so we will leave you all here so you can go on with your days. And thank you so much for joining us or watching in replay. Melissa, thank you so much for joining us and giving us some little silly things to think about, especially our little gingerbread man. But yeah, we'll drop all of our new products tomorrow, which is November 8th, Monday, November 8th at 10 a.m. All of those will be available for you to purchase. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Happy reading.
Yep. Thanks. Bye, everybody.
Bye.